Well, friends, we had another gorgeous day here in the four states with lots of sunshine and warm temperatures. A little bit on the cool side this morning. In fact, let's take a look outside this morning at Indigo Sky Casino and Resort, and we go through that in motion, and you can see as we went through the day, mostly fair skies, and then a few cumulus clouds built up during the afternoon, but once the sun went down, those went away as well, and now we're left with mostly fair skies, and that's going to allow temperatures to drop quite a bit again tonight. This afternoon, we made it up to 64 after starting out at 40 degrees, which was only 6 degrees away from the record set back in 2005. But here's a record we don't like to set. We ended up with April less than 3/4 of an inch of rainfall, and that's almost 4 1/4 inches below normal. And we're about 4 inches below normal for the year. And this is the wet season, so we definitely don't want to go into summer on the low side, and that's exactly where we're headed. In fact, April's going to end up being the third driest April in Joplin history, so those are not the records we like to set. Winds today were on the light side for the most part, but tomorrow morning we're going to see the winds pick up again, especially up towards the north and east with winds around 25 to 30 miles per hour. And then as we head through the afternoon, those winds will start to slacken off just a little bit, but just keep in mind if you have any fire outside, that could be a problem. Radar is clear right now. We're not expecting any precipitation. In fact, you look across the country, really not a whole lot going on in the Central Plains. We have to go all the way out into the Pacific Ocean before we start to see the next storm system. This is starting to make its way towards California, but it's going to take a few days before it gets here. And until then, we've got a stretch of nice weather ahead of us. Temperatures right now are generally in the 50s and 60s on northwest winds, but look at these dew points. In the 20s, so bone dry air right now. 21 in Anderson, 23 in Cassville, a little bit better in Mount Vernon with 32, but still very dry. In Joplin right now, mostly fair skies, 58 degrees, northwest wind at 14. Dew point is 28, humidity 32%. And in Pittsburgh, you see the flag flying there. Northwest wind at 6, 56 degrees, and a dew point of 27. Temperatures tonight are going to drop down through the 40s into the 30s once again in the morning, upper 30s for the most part with northwest winds. Then tomorrow, a carbon copy of today with temperatures in the mid-60s, upper 60s out towards the west with northwesterly winds. The northwest flow continues into Tuesday morning with lows again in the upper 30s to lower 40s. And then Tuesday afternoon looks great as well with highs in the upper 60s to lower 70s with those north winds continuing. Then Wednesday we start to see the winds turn around more to the easterly direction with lows in the lower 40s across the area. Rainfall amounts with the next storm system are going to be highest up towards the north, but generally everywhere is going to be maybe a third, a quarter of an inch. Certainly not enough to break the drought situation, unfortunately. Temperatures are going to be warm across the middle part of the country for the 8 to 14 day period. And if we take a look at precipitation, it's going to be primarily dry over the Great Lakes and maybe some showers in the Central Plains. And that's in our forecast as well. As we look at the next 7 to 10 days, nice weather all the way up until Thursday with more storms possible on Thursday into Friday. And then Saturday, maybe some scattered showers, and then maybe unsettled next week. But Cale, we definitely need some rainfall around here or it's going to get pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, right now we're sitting okay, but hopefully that rain can come in because I'm concerned about where we're headed.
The ranchers and farmers desperately need the rainfall, so hopefully we'll get it.
All righty. Well, thank you, Sam.